Boris Johnson has been handed a plan to use Brexit powers to slash costs for hard-working Britons across the country. The Prime Minister is understood to have been given suggestions on how to ease the cost of living crisis without using taxpayer money. The latest figures put inflation at 7%, the highest rate since 1992, and energy bills rocketed by £693 on average at the start of the month. The Tory leader is considering a suggestion to cut import tariffs on goods Britain is unable to produce to help counter prices on supermarket shelves. It would help keep down the cost of food staples such as rice. Plans given to Mr. Johnson would also see Brexit powers used to reduce tariffs on refined oil products to help ease the rise in energy prices. The Brexit blueprint, first reported by The Sun, comes as the Prime Minister looks to rally his cabinet today. Mr. Johnson will remind his colleagues that they have a duty to do everything possible to help those struggling with current price rises. New research from the Office of National Statistics shows that in March almost a quarter of Britons, 23%, found it difficult or very difficult to pay household bills. In contrast, the figure stood at 17% in November. Further, 17% of people said they were now borrowing more money or using more credit than they did a year ago because of the rise in costs. Mr. Johnson will call on ministers and their departments to look again at how they can ease pressures on household finances. The Prime Minister will encourage them to work at pay to find new means of helping families without the need for increased government spending. Ahead of Cabinet this morning, Mr. Johnson said, with household bills and living costs rising in the face of global challenges, easing the burden on the British people and growing our economy must be a team effort across Cabinet. We have a strong package of financial support on offer, worth £22 billion, and it's up to all of us to make sure that help is reaching the hardest hit and hard-working families across the country. We will continue to do all we can to support people without letting government spending and debt spiral, whilst continuing to help Brits to find good jobs and earn more, no matter where they live. It is thought Mr. Johnson will take action in a matter of weeks to help reduce costs. He will consider the proposals to use Brexit powers alongside other suggestions put forward by MPs and ministers. Britons are currently suffering from the biggest fall in living standards since records began in 1956. As well as the surge in prices, tax levels not seen since the 1940s have hit pay packets. The Chancellor's 1.25% increase in national insurance took effect at the start of this month.